We play and call it work.
Hello there folks, and welcome to another episode of Age of Sigmar. Today we're doing a special battle report. If you've been watching our channel for a while, we've been doing this recently with 40k and now starting with Age of Sigmar, where this is going to be two separate videos, a director's cut, have you. So this part here on YouTube will be the generic battle report, the stuff you're used to, but in the vaults, if you click on the link below, it'll have a link to that, and you can sign yourself up for a 7-day free trial if you're interested. It'll have the tactics in between every turn. Essentially, the ideals of what we want to do in this game with the opponent out of the room.
Oh, cool.
That way the opponent's out, the opponent doesn't know what's going on.
Yep.
So on my turn one, I'm going to explain everything I want to happen, and then on your turn one, I'll leave the room, and then you'll explain everything you want to happen to the camera, and that's for the Vault members if they're interested in that more in-depth kind of explanation of how a game is played, be it if you're a new player and you want to learn tactics, or if you are already experienced and maybe you want to see the game from a different perspective from another player and how they play the game. But other than that though, we are playing the Free Guild. So I guess I shouldn't say Free Guild. I'm playing Order based on the Free Guild because of all of the ally limitations, and I'm not really too keen on the Free Guild's command trait or allegiance ability. I'm just playing generic Order. So hate me if you hate me, but it's a cool looking army, so maybe you'll like that. And of course, Trevor here, which I forgot to mention, this is Trevor. I mean, Trevor's been here a number of times, so hopefully you're familiar with him. And if you're not, well, this is Trevor. Hi. And of course, I am Luka from MiniWarGaming, because I didn't do the introductions. Regardless, Trevor is playing his death. You are playing Legion of Sacrament.
Yes, I am.
Correct? Anything in particular? You said you recently played this at a tournament?
Yeah, so it's a Legion of Sacrament with the Legion of the Lords of Sacrament battalion.
Right, the double necromancer
and some stuff to sort of go along with that.
All right. Yeah. All right, let's go check out the armies we're using today, and the scenario will be D12. You're okay with the D12 of this 12 scenarios?
Let's do it.
And that's what we'll do for the scenario.
Fancy.
All right, folks, here we have 2,000 points on the nose for Order. This is our Empire army from Fantasy that has been converted over to Age of Sigmar with round bases. It is a very nice uniformed looking army. And again, I'm playing Order because I want to draw from all of the artillery that this army has. So hate me if you hate artillery, love me if you love artillery. That is what I'm bringing in today's game, with a lot of units to kind of support them and screen them and hopefully, you know, not let them just get taken out right away. Again, this is Order, so I will not be using the companies the Free Guild get. My general will be the Free Guild general. I know he's got the banner, but believe me, he's got his Sigmarite weapon and shield, because I don't like the banner because of his command trait, Inspiring, which will make all of my Order units within 6 inches of him immune to battle shock, essentially. So there's no point in having the banner and that allegiance trait or command trait. His artifact will be the Relic Blade, so it increases, it's a Rend 1, damage 1 weapon, but it'll make it damage 2. So that's not too bad at all. We have a Gunmaster here who will have his long rifle and all that good jazz with his pistols and his scope. He is essentially an engineer that is here to help augment the weaponry or the artillery that I'm bringing for today's game. And of course, not this priest. He was in my list at a point, and then I realized I didn't need him because he only helps Devoted of Sigmar, which is only himself. So he's not a huge help in the list, and I decided to add more archers. So, correction, I only have the 2 heroes. Onto my battle line, though. These are all Order battle lines, so I'm happy we have that option. We have Free Guild Guard, armed with halberds, and they're going to have the full command with the banner, the captain in the middle there, and the music guy. Well, the musician with the bell on his back. And the other 2 battle line, because I had the extra points, because I couldn't figure out what hero and I couldn't bring a mage, because it would have been 20 points over. So I have one squad of 20 Free Guild archers. We're going to use the halflings here as a stand-in, because these are archers. And, you know, they belonged in the Empire Army in ages past. But here they are, halflings, and 10 more. Because I'm pretty sure there's halflings in Age of Sigmar. They're a part of this Free Guild army. And lastly, for infantry, I have one squad of 20 great swords with the banner, musician, and the captain. I am bringing 2 steam tanks for today's game. This is the first time I'm bringing them. We'll see how effective they are. I have no idea how this army is going to work at all. I just think it's pretty cool. So hopefully they have a pretty powerful presence on the battlefield. Other than that, though, we got the Hellblaster Volley Gun. And these are technically great cannons. They're modeled to be great cannons, but looking at the rules for the normal cannon, which is cheaper and has got rules that interact with engineers, I'm going to be playing these as just normal cannons at 160 points, and I'll be using the rules. These Empire cannons are just a stand-in, just because they fit with the theme of the army. Now, the normal cannon is supposed to be a Dwarven cannon. It's supposed to be dwarves. But the only interactions I need to worry about is how they interact with the engineer, the gunsmith here.
These guys were trained by dwarves. It's okay.
Yeah, thank you. There we go. And like again, it matches with the army. The whole yellow scheme. They're all null.
Beautiful army.
Yeah. So let's go check out your army. Now that I'm done, kind of going over.
Yeah, the better one.
All my stand-ins here. Stand-in archers, stand-in great cannons. Yeah, death time. Alrighty, we have 2,000 points. Is it on the dot? It's like 19.
It's actually 1990.
Oh, it's pretty close. All right.
That was a good year.
Legions of Sacrament. Were you born in 1990?
I was born in 83.
All right, so you're a little bit older than I am.
So I remember 1990.
That's fair. I don't. I wasn't born until 91. Almost 2,000 points. Legions of Sacrament. What do you got?
So we'll start off with the battle line up front here. We have 2 units of 5 dire wolves, just bog standard there. We have 40 skeletons.
I appreciate the boobin trays, by the way.
Oh yeah, I do too. It saves time. So they're all modeled with both swords and spears. I only run them with swords. Just they look better this way. Full complement of banner, musician, and champion.
Right.
Dude
nice.
with the horns on his skull there. So those are my 3 battle line. And then I have 15 Graveguard with the great weapons.
Yep.
We have 10 Black Knights for cavalry. And then getting into heroes, we will start over here with a converted Vampire Lord Lady. And then a Black Knight with... Oh, Vampire Lord is going to have Vile Transference, by the way.
That's a spell, yep.
And the Azerbane Standard from the Legion of Sacrament.
-1 to wound banner?
Yes,
yep.
-1 to wound. Well, it's... Yes, exactly. On
if I'm within 6
enemies
inches of it or whatever.
X, yeah. Exactly. The next is the White King, rather, with Black Axe. Then we have a Mortis Engine. Again, a little bit converted. Then we have Arkhan the Black with Spectral Grasp as his spell. Then we have a Purple Necromancer with Overwhelming Dread, and the Prime Necromancer there with Shroud of Darkness and Fading Vigor.
Cool. And that's it? That's what you got?
That is it.
Any battalions?
Yes,
yeah, that's right.
The Lords of Sacrament Battalion.
Which gives them, if they're within range of this Mortis Engine, they'll get to cast 1 additional spell.
They get 1 extra spell. They
And
also get
saving
+1
throw.
to save.
Yeah, for shooting attacks.
For shooting, yes. Yeah.
Cool. Let's go check out the table and figure out what scenario we're playing. Here we have an ode to old Warhammer fantasy in this table. I promise I wasn't being super lazy. I really wanted to play on an open battlefield. I wanted that open battle feel. Like, I knew this army was marching towards here, and I set up and I was ready to fight, and it's just a good match out in the open. We're playing on the outskirts of a town, and we got a bunch of trees to represent wooded areas, and it gets more dense over off the table, of course, and this is the one open area that is best for our armies to fight. If you're curious where we got some of this training from, though, the mat is from Table War, of course, and we have buildings from GameMat.eu. Some of the older trees are from Adam that he made 80,000 years ago, and some trees, newer trees from Foreground, and Adam made these rocks in the corner as well. Greenleaf terrain, sorry. I'm going to go ahead and roll a d12 now and figure out what scenario we're playing, though, and the d12 will be like 1 to 6 is from the core rulebook, and the other ones are from the General's Handbook. We got 8 from General's Handbook. All right, so it's focal points, and the table is going to be split. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can
diagonal.
Yeah. So it was split? Yeah, split down this way. So one player's deploying over there. One player's deploying over here. If you end up getting over there, it's me kind of taking the town back from you, or if I end up over there, it's me defending the town from you. So it works either way.
Shy-ish.
It could easily be. Oh, we'll play out a realm. We'll figure out a realm to play after this.
Let's do it.
Or roll a d8, I guess, if you can find a d8.
Sure. I'm on it.
The way this works is you get 2 victory points for having the center one, if you control it, and you get 1 for any other one. But if you control the opposite, so if you control both, is it 3 and 1? Yeah, if you control the opposite ones, they're worth 2 each as well. So you get 3 and 1, and 2 and 4, and 5 in the middle. 5's always worth 2. These ones, again, are only worth 1. Whoever has the most victory points at the end of the game wins a major victory. Otherwise, you count points killed. And other than that, we're only 18 inches apart at the center, because there's a line in the center you deploy 9 inches away from your opponent's deployment zone. So that is quicker for combat, and that is good for Trevor. All right, Trevor, got the D8. What are we getting?
I have a D10, so we're just going to ignore 9s and 10s. Does that make sense?
That's 8, 9s, and 10s, because there's no 8th realm.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, well, there's no realm of heaven. You can't play in the heavens. Huh. 2. Alright, everyone, welcome to the realm of Akshi, the realm of fire. We'll say that this is more central to the realm, where it's a little bit more normalized. So Trevor's going to roll a d6, and that's our Realmscape feature, other than ones. Okay, 4. Every step of league. If a run roll is 6 or a charge roll is 10 or more, then you can either say the unit will not run or charge, or you can move the unit but suffer D3 mortal wounds after it is completed. So it is a little stifling.
It's a little hot.
It's a little hot. You know, armies are a little exhausted. I have a hard time imagining what that will do to death. But, I mean, I guess they suffer the rule regardless. It's
Bones get all soft and squishy.
Sure, yeah. They're just... Yeah. I can believe it for my humans, but not for the undead. And, of course, we'll be using the... if we want to. I don't have any wizards, but you have access to Fireball and the command where you can light terrain on fire, but
Sweet.
That might not be super relevant.
Yeah, I don't think so. Come on, man.
Roll up to see who gets the deployment zone. 6. Where do you want? You want over here or there? It's up to you. It doesn't matter to me.
For interest of the game and the narrative, I will take over there.
You'll go over here and you're marching on, trying to take over the town?
Yeah, I think that makes more sense to me.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and start deploying then. Alright, Trevor and I have finished deploying. It's come to my attention now that some people, you know, might find it a little rough that I decided I really wanted to play an open battle. I decided that before I decided to free people.
You did.
Or order.
Yep.
And there's no line of sight blocking for all the artillery I have.
I'm not scared.
You're not good. So
Bravery 10, buddy.
Yep, Trevor's okay with it. So I feel a little bad now that I realize it. It might actually amount to nothing. But it could be everything. We'll find out as the game progresses. Trevor finished deploying first, and you get to dictate who goes first.
I'm going to take first turn.
All right, so that's obvious. Yeah. That makes sense. You do not want to go second against a shooting-based list with everything already in range to shoot, other than my archers. But I have a steam tank on my left flank, great swords, archers. We have a normal cannon. Again, this is a stand-in for the dwarf cannon, and all of its rules. Another cannon. We have the Hellblaster volley gun with the engineer assisting both the Hellblaster volley gun and this cannon. I probably could have fit all 3, but this looks cooler because if I had fit all 3, they would have been facing different directions and everything. I don't like that. We have another steam tank with archers and a big brick of 40 free guild guard, all with halberdiers, and my captain right in the middle of all of them, which will be giving them all immune to battle shock, which will hopefully be, well, helpful. And across from me, what do you got, Trevor?
So we have both units of dogs on the right flank, and we have 40 skeletons in the front. We've got our Black Knights on the left flank. Got some heroes in the back to back them up, and 15 Grave Guard in the grave.
Hiding.
That's a surprise, though. You don't know about that.
I don't know about that yet. And that's it? You ready to start your first turn?
I am.
So it's the start of your hero phase now, Trevor. Again, I want to mention there is an extended edition in the vault where Trevor went over his strategy for turn 1 here and what you hope to accomplish.
Yes.
Where do you want to begin, though? What are you thinking? Because you don't have to heal or anything.
No, I'm going to actually begin with using a command point. I have 1 extra.
Yeah, so you're...
From the battalion, so I have 2 right now, right?
Right.
So, I'm going to use a command point. I am going to increase use his command ability to increase the range of all spells by 6 inches.
Right.
Which means that I'm going to start with a Curse of Years.
Yes, this is what I fear mostly. This is always a wild card when fighting against Arkhan the Black, because you could just pick one of my units and boom, it's off the table, which is almost a very strong lead.
It is, but it never really works out that way. So I'll be very surprised if I get any more than 2 mortal wounds. Let's hope. Crossing our fingers.
And what unit are we thinking here?
We're gonna go to these guys. I did pre-measure.
Great swords.
So they're within the 24.
They should be, yep.
So I believe it's a 6 to get that off.
But you need like a 3.
Yeah, he's got +2 natively. He gets +1 from Legions of Sacrament.
Oh, and you have the upgrade for +1 on that, I think. Does that give +1?
No, it does not.
So yes, the Mortis engine does give an additional +1.
Yes, so I'm up to +4 for total, and so I'm looking for a 2.
Yeah, 2 on 2 dice. Wow, what a surprise it goes off. Yeah. And I have no wizards. I have no way to really stop these. So the way Curse of Years works, you're saying the Great Swords?
Yes.
So 10 dice, every 6 is mortal wound, and then those 6s roll into 5s, roll into 4s, roll into 3s, roll into 2s, so on and so forth, and I suffered that many mortal wounds. Alright, let's see.
Lots of 6s.
We have 2. That's a good start for you. So that's
It's
2
not
mortal
bad.
wounds so far. I have no
Yep.
way to ignore these. And then these need to roll into 5s. Oh, that's 3 mortal wounds. This is a 4. Oh, it's over, I think. Uh-oh. 3. Oh!
No!
You almost killed the
No,
unit.
it's so close!
So again, if you're not familiar with Curse Series, if you roll a 3, that's another mortal wound, and then
Yeah.
2, and then the unit's dead. Because at that point,
It's
ones
forever.
count. Because it's infinite mortal wounds once you get to the 1. So you had 2 5s, no, 2 6s,
Chance.
a 5, and a 4, so that's 4 mortal wounds.
Yeah,
So it's going to kill off 4 of you.
that was the chance. That was the chance
2.
right there.
3.
Oh, I was really hoping
4.
to get rid of those
Woo!
bad boys. And they don't have any battle shocks, so that's not going to do anything else to them.
Yeah, that's a pretty heavy hitting unit I have as well.
We're going to start with this guy here. He's going to try to cast Fading Vigor onto those great
The great
weapons
swords.
over there. So he... Oh, my bad. He doesn't have any pluses at the moment. No, he gets
Yeah,
plus 1
Legion
for
of Sacrament. Yep.
So he's looking for a 5, I believe.
Yep.
He gets it. So,
That's Fading Vigor. I only roll 1d6 when I charge, and I lose 1 attack off my profile.
Correct.
And the great swords are 2 attacks.
perfect.
So they're down to 1.
That's wonderful. So, Arkhan's going to cast his other 2 spells. He's going to cast a Spectral Grasp, which is looking for a 2 again.
Yeah.
A 9, I get to do it twice.
That's a natural 9, yes, you get to do it
Perfect.
twice.
So I'm going to do it to that tree right there. And that tree right there.
Just that tree twice? Alright.
I don't think, actually, you know what? Maybe is this within range? No, it's not. It's nowhere near within range. My terrain feature.
So that
At the start of their movement.
has the movement characteristics of both my steam tank and my great swords because they're within 3 inches of the tree.
Yes. So for his last spell, he's going to cast Overwhelming Dread, and he's going to do that onto the Halberdiers.
Halberdiers, -1 to hit, maybe -2. Nope, just -1.
-1.
And bravery.
So it's, -1 to hit and -1 from Bravery.
Yeah, because I got the general there giving immune to battle shock.
Yep, that's fine. He's at a +2 to cast right now. My next Necromancer here. He's going to cast Dance Macabre, and he's going to try for it onto the Black Knights.
You need a 4. You are good on 1 die there.
Okay.
So they'll get to pile in and fight twice this combat
Yes,
phase.
they will.
If they make it in. But they might. They move far. And then you have the Vampire. You got Mystic Shield, Arcane Bolt, and Vial Transference.
I do. We're going to go for a Mystic Shield from her onto the Black Knights.
Yep.
Perfect. I'm going to spend another command point, and this Black Knight is going to give this White King is going to give the Black Knights an extra attack.
Nice with this command ability.
Yes.
Alright, so you're down to 0 command points.
Yes, I am.
On to movement.
So they're going to move 10. Just up to there. Thank you very much.
10 inches on dogs. Come up the field. Anything like that?
Are going to come up here.
Just claim the objective.
Yep.
Yeah, this is important. Makes sense. Black Knights are moving up.
Black Knight's moving up.
We know that it's an 8-inch charge to get in because this is pretty critical. They do have Von Hells up, and they are attacking twice this combat phase. Ending there.
That's where they end. So my Vampire Lord is going to hop over the skeletons. My Vampire Lady, is going to hop over the skeleton.
Oh yeah, this is you mentioned this is the conversion. It's the conversion for the flying, the flying knight. Yeah, right.
Yeah, the flying the Vampire Lord with flying
The
horror.
wing, the flying horror upgrade. That's right. Yeah, with the wings.
Yep. So she doesn't have wings, but she has an enchanted settee.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Skeletons are going to run.
Gonna go 4 + 1 for 5. Huge.
They end up.
Ending there. Moving up there 5. White King. Is he gonna run?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no problem keeping up. What about
Necromancer
the
does. I don't think he has to run. He goes
Which
like
one's the one with the
this.
relic? This one's got the -2.
This one's got the relic. Yeah.
And what's this relic called? Do you remember off the top of your head?
So it is the Shroud of Darkness.
Yes, and you got the extra relic because of the battalion.
Exactly.
Okay, so this Necromancer is gonna do a move.
She's got the banner there, so he's just gonna move up. He's fine there.
What about?
I think he's got a 5-inch move, so he's also okay. So he's just gonna pop up here.
Yep, keeping up for passing off wounds and lookouts there and all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
What about these two in the back? A little bit more important.
Yes. So these two, I'm gonna have to think about for a moment.
That's fair. So we forgot that you have access to Fireball
Yes.
as a spell.
Yes, and Luka is a gentleman.
Oh, what's the range on Fireball? Is it 20?
let's find
It's probably
out.
24 with your increased range. So we're going to do it from that Necromancer there. Before he moved, we knew he was in 24 inches of them. It's only 18, but again, Arkhan's command ability increases range to 24.
So this is a 5-up. He's at +2 right now because he's within 6 inches of that guy.
Yes.
So I'm looking for a 3. Oh,
Exactly.
oh,
And it does
oh,
D6 more wounds to a unit
it
this
does.
large.
It does.
3.
All right.
So 3
I'll
will
take
die. We'll go from over here. The fireball hits in that corner.
it. This guy's just going to move up a bit to here. Maybe to here. Let's put him there. And then this guy is going to hop up to right there.
Just move up a little bit, yeah.
Well,
So yeah, the idea is you could have either ran Arkhan away, just so he wasn't in range of the cannons, or you could kind of bank on being lucky and making saves. It depends if I shoot at him. I might not shoot at him.
because you can move and shoot, so I can't get out of your range.
These things, well, the steam tanks have more range, but these ones are kind of pretty much stuck where they are. They don't move very far.
A lot that happens.
So we've drastically changed 3
Yes.
moves. Trevor's decided to be very aggressive because he's afraid of the shooting, which is
Yes.
understandable. So you've got Arkhan and the Mortis engine out front, and we've brought the 15 Graveguard in from this grave site, wholly within 9 of it, more than 9 away from me.
Yeah.
It's shooting time. I think that's done. What's the range? What's the range on the
9
howl?
inches.
Oh,
It's 9 inches.
so
So
it looks like it's out of range. All right, so bravery 5 on them. It is in range to actually scream at them. So you have to roll higher than. Wow, that's definitely higher than 5. And just D3 mortal wounds. Another 3 go
Hey.
down. So we'll go 1, 2, and we'll take you because you don't fit. Now it is charge o'clock, and where do you want to start?
We'll start with the Black Knights.
All right, so we know they need an 8.
Yep.
No command points for rerolls. Just need an 8. No, not making it. And then the Graveguard need 9.
No.
So no charge. Unless you want to charge with Arkhan, but I wouldn't recommend. Unless you really want to, then by all means. All right, so those double failed charge were bad because now
Yeah.
Arkhan's left open to the halberdiers if I want to go in that direction.
Yep.
If I don't take care of him with shooting,
Yep.
we're gonna try another charge with the dogs here. They probably need like a 9-ish as well. Definitely not a 7. I'll measure, but I don't think that's good. No way, 7 is no bueno. In my hero phase, I will get my command point. I'm not going to use it right now because it relies on my army not moving or not charging because it's hold your ground. Once they're kind of stuck in combat, that's when you want to pop it. So I'll save the command point for now. Maybe I'll use it later on. But I will do more pressure on both of the steam tanks. Now, the way this works is I roll 2d6, and if I roll under the amount of wounds they have suffered, so it's automatic right now because they've taken no damage, I get to reroll all random dice rolls when they're attacking. So the amount of damage their cannons do, the amount of shots they have. The only thing I can't randomize are the long rifles mounted atop the steam tanks because they're not connected to the steam engines. So I'm not going to roll it. There's no point rolling because they pass and they pass. Again, I have to. That was close. Technically, I have to roll under the amount of wounds they've suffered, which is 0. On to movement, the great swords move 2.5 inches because of the spectral grasp from that tree, so they can all get it. And ideally just kind of making room for the steam tank to get through, which is also moving at half, which is not great. I'm not moving the full distance, I'm just going up a little bit, because they're only charging 1d6 as well. So the move characteristic on a steam tank is 2d6, it's halved, so I think both ways it works. I think its characteristic is halved though, so its characteristic is technically 2d6, so I'm going to roll 1d6, and it moves 5. So 5 is going to take it to right there. The archers are going to move up. Just a little bit, staying behind the great swords. They're protectors. Moving this steam tank, it's going to go 11 inches. He's fast.
That's a big one.
And correction, when I said on their attacks, they get to reroll random, any determined random factors, it's their movement characteristics get to reroll as well. But I will choose not to reroll that. So with that 11, I'm just going to go to there. Just staying 3 inches away. I'll probably go more in that direction though. There we go. And my, it's a tough one. My halberdiers are going to move up 5. It's going to go up to there. And then we are looking for a fight with Arkhan the Black, I think. If he doesn't get shot down, then I'm looking for a fight with Arkhan the Black.
pretty sure he's going to get shot down.
I would love for him to get shot down. He does have +1 to his saving throw right now, though.
That's true.
Forgot to actually
He's a big dice.
say the scoring. Trevor got 4 points, 2 for the center, and 1 for both of those sides. And they're both worth 1 each. And my archers are going to move up a little bit as well. They don't have very long range. So we'll see if I can get some of them in range by moving up. Ending there. And I got to figure out what I want to do with my Empire captain. Because get
him into Arkhan.
He could be effective against Arkhan. He's -1, 2 damage a swing. Except, you know, that's kind of me just trading my general for your general. You lose a lot more if he goes down, but I don't want to lose hold your ground just recklessly if I don't have to. I think that's pretty much it for Moon because all my artillery is in range and they only move a few inches. So, you know what? How about this? It'll move over here to stay closer on the objective. How's that? Beautiful. On to shooting. You know what? I will move this guy to at least right there. Yeah, he'll go at least right there in case I need to. But on to shooting. All of my archers here are going to fire into the graveyard. There's 20 shots, and the leader hits on a 3. Just get him out of the way. So it's going to be 19 shots plus that 1 hit. Forced to hit, and my unit size allows me to reroll 1s and 2s. The reroll. I guess I got nothing but 1s and 2s. I second guessed myself. I thought I picked up some 3s there. There's nothing but 1s and 2s. Forced to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 5-ups.
5 ups. All these archers. So you make 1, 6 up to ignore damage because you have a hero within 6. Deathless minions saves you 2. So only 4 go down to my piddly little bows. So 8 of them, including the marksman, are going to fire at the graveyard. 2 of them are going to fire at Arkhan. The 2 at Arkhan hit on 4s and wound on a 4. Nothing.
Yay!
The marksman hits on a 3. He hits. And then the other 7 hitting on 4s, rerolling the 1s and 2s. All right.
Nice.
Forced to wound. Got another 4. The archers are doing pretty good for me this game. Yeah, 5 up armors. Saves 2 and 6 up to ignore damage. No, nothing. No damage. All right, sure. I guess arrows aren't that effective, you know, in the grand scheme of things against skeletons. Starting with the steam cannon, working our way over at Arkhan the Black. We have the steam cannon at Arkhan, the long rifle at Arkhan, and the steam gun right here is just going to hit the dogs. I'll start with.
Why did I move him up there, Luka?
I don't know. You said you were thinking of aggressive, right? Did you at least follow your plan that you told the vault members?
Oh God, no.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing? You're just outplaying yourself?
Yeah, pretty much.
Steam gun. We're going to re-roll because I pushed the engines. Much better than 2 or 3. I can't remember what I got. Forced to hit with this steam gun. And we got 3 hits. And these are 2s to wound at, for some reason. 1 wound.
Ooh.
No rend against the dog.
Oh, against the dogs?
Yeah.
5.
That's a failed save. You get 6 up to ignore damage.
Yep.
This is 1 damage. Yep, you take 1 damage on a dog.
Woo!
Down to 1, and then we've got the long rifle and the cannon at Arkhan. Here's the long rifle. Hits. Wounds. This is -1, so you're back to your 4 up because you get +1 your saving throw against shooting from the Mortis engine. That is 2 damage from his long rifle. 6 is to ignore.
No.
He takes 2, he's down to 9. Down to 9, and then we have the cannon on a 4. It hits. 2 to wound. It wounds at a -2. Oh, that's not a good start.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
You make it. Okay,
Nice.
he's fine. So he's done shooting. And we have the big cannon here, just going to do 2 shots in Arkhan the Black.
Okay.
They hit on 4s, no rerolling. 1 hit. 2 to wound. Misses.
Ooh.
All right. See, that's the thing with artillery. It's wonky. Then we have this great cannon. It'll be rerolling 1s to hit, though, because it's got the engineer near it. Both in Arkhan. 4s. 2. There's a wound. Another -2. Okay, this is D6 damage. 5. 6 is to ignore because of deathless minions. Ignore 2, you only take 3. Down to 6. You know, I'm going to shoot the Hellblaster last. We are going to have the tank here fire the cannon and the long rifle at Arkhan, the steam gun into the graveyard.
Okay.
Steam gun is 2d6 shots. 6, I'll reroll. 12 into the graveyard. Forced to hit. 3 misses. And this is 2s to wound the graveyard.
Wow.
2s. Got a 1. So we have 4, 9 wounds. 5 up.
Ups.
Your heavy armor saves you 2. Yeah. And then those are going to be 6-ups to ignore damage. It's okay, you can bring him back to life with a command point.
Yeah, if Arkhan's still alive.
Alright, 1 save, 6 go down.
6, that's most of them.
The long rifle on a 3. Misses. The cannon on a 4. Misses.
Yes.
There you go.
Ooh.
So I think I did enough damage to the Graveyard with the steam gun, because I'll consider myself lucky there. The Hellblaster is going to go to Arkhan the Black.
No!
It's only -1 though, so I'm going to... I'm debating if I crank it up to... I'm going to crank it up to 3d6 shots.
Okay.
This could backfire. Any doubles? Nice, no doubles. So any doubles means he takes D3 mortal wounds, and he does not fire. It's a misfire. But the engineer would let me reroll all of the dice. So we're going to go with 11 shots.
Yep. That's rough.
3 to hit.
Oh.
3 to wound. Not bad, only 3 wounds. Back to your 4-up. You might take 2. 6 is to ignore. He's down to 4. I have no choice but to kind of go for him. That's all of my shooting. I have no choice but to really go for him. I'm going to start with charging on the steam tank. And he's going to go 4 inches, which is a fail. And then we're going to have... I'll try and charge with them. 1, nope. That's because of Fading Vigor. The captain is going to charge. 4, I might need a command point reroll that. Oh, I should have charged the Halberdiers first. I think they can do more damage overall. They have a lot of attacks. I don't think I reroll that because I should have gone with the Halberdiers first. But you know what? It's the Halberdiers now. That way I don't have my general in a risky spot. Halberdiers are going to charge 8 inches. Alright, so we've charged in. Avoid bringing in the Graveyard, but I brought in the Mortis Engine, the Skeletons, and the Dire Wolves. And I'm going to go ahead and charge the Steam Tank as well. I think that's my last charge. Yeah, he'll go 6. He's just going to go over that direction. And because it's Steel Behemoth, the Black Knights take D3 mortal wounds after charging for 2. But they ignore it on 6s because they have the White King nearby. And the Vampire Lord. Just 1 mortal wound. And that is it for my charges. Again, they tried to charge, they failed. Definitely going with the Halberdiers first, though.
You don't need to do that.
That is a for sure thing. I'm going to be bringing in way more skeletons. But
okay.
I'm also going to get way more attacks on Arkhan. So he can't go any further than that. Alright, so I finished piling in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacking Arkhan, because I want to make sure. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 attacking Arkhan. Yeah, so 14 attacks in Arkhan, and then the rest are going to go into the Mortis Engine. So I am getting a bonus +2 to hit because I have over 30 models. I'm hitting on 2s, but there's Overwhelming Dread, so I'm back to hitting on 3s. Let's see if it matters. I got a couple 2s, which helped. Force to wound. Okay. That's a lot of wounds on Arkhan. 4, 8 wounds. 5-up armor saves because these are in close combat. You make 3 of them, so you have 5 wounds on you. You have to make 2 of these Deathless Minions to live. No! He takes exactly 4 and goes down. This is going to be hard to pull out because of the halberds. Do your best, I guess. Oh, masterfully done. There we go. So that means 5 guys attacking the Mortis Engine. They're only 1 inch reach, and one of those is the champion. 3s to hit again because of Overwhelming Dread, and that's including the Sergeant's attack. 4s to wound, 1 wound.
5-up, I think?
5-up on the Mortis Engine, I believe. Definitely not a 1. 6-up to ignore damage. Take 1 whole damage. Okay, so that's all I was able to accomplish. You get to, I assume, the Black Knights into the Steam Tank.
Yep.
After they pile in, 6, including the champion, are attacking. So it's going to be 19 attacks, including the Sergeant. My only goal here is to try and deny the charge bonus. 4 is to hit, I believe, on them.
Yeah.
You're dropping all your dice?
I'm just going to drop them all over the place. We'll see.
Overall, pretty good hit. 4 is to wound now, though, because that's just it. Jeez. Alright, that's 5 to 9 wounds. He is pretty armored. He's got a 3-up armor. He takes 1, so far 1 wound, but we got the Horsies to attack for 18 attacks. Horsies.
4s and 5s.
5s? Nothing.
Yep.
So he's down to 11 wounds. So he's down to 11. And I'm going to go ahead and try and hit you right back. That's my only attack left. The Commander's Rod. It's got 2 attacks on 5s. Yep, that was easy. The D6 attacks from the Crushing Wheels and Ironclad Bulk. D6. I'll reroll it. Hey, I'll take a 6. 4s to hit. 2 hits. 3s to wound. Nothing.
Nice.
Okay. Those are -1, 2 damage a pop.
Yeah.
Each one of those was a potentially dead Black Knight.
Really happy that didn't happen.
Now you get your dogs and your skeletons. So after piling in, 12 of the skeletons are good to attack the halberdiers. And these are going to be 3s to hit with the swords because there's a hero within 18 in several locations. You're having a hard time with all the dice?
I am. I got tiny, tiny hands.
I have tiny hands too. And I got to do it with one hand.
Okay. All right. 3s and 4s.
4 halberdiers. I think I have a 6-up armor save. 4s to wound me. Sorry to torture you.
I was hoping for speed on that one. Torture me. This is my favorite part. This is why I run 40 skeletons.
4s. These guys actually have a 5-up armor save. You know what? Nah, that's a big upgrade from fantasy. They only had a 6-up. Oh, look at that. I made 2. So it was a 12, so 10 are dead. Oh, boy. So 10 are going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want them over there, though. Doesn't matter. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. After piling the dogs in, 3 of them are arranged to swing at my halberdiers. One is the Dire Wolf. Doom Wolf, I think he's called. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's the Doom Wolf.
4s to hit.
That one?
No, that one's good. If it's, well, whatever it is. Usually no cock dice.
And 4s.
1. 5-up armor. Oh boy, do I not make that. You'll die. Mortis Engine's turn into the halberdiers.
Yes. Corpse Master on 4s and 3s.
4 hit.
3.
Is this
Yeah.
-1 D3?
It is -1 D3.
Oh, he's a mage staff. We fail it. So D3 killed. 1. So he'll kill him off. And the ghost attacking. 6s are mortal wounds.
6, exactly.
We have 3 mortal wounds and 2 hits. And then the 2 hits are wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. 5-up armor. Makes 1. So 1 will die. It'll be you.
So it's 4.
And of course, plus the 3 that died to mortal wounds. You. There we go. Getting pretty spread now. You are unlucky, sir.
I am.
We were just talking about battle shocks, and I was saying, like, I don't see why anyone would play this as free people over, unless they didn't own all of this artillery. Then I could understand it. Then if you had a lot more handgunners and stuff like that, then I would understand free people because that'd be a cool army.
Yeah.
I just really don't like the archers. They're just a good battle line.
Yeah.
But the fact that I can't run all this artillery as free people is like a balance factor, I suppose. Yeah. I could run like 1 steam tank, and that's actually pretty much it.
They're all allies, right?
Yeah, because that's 260.
Yeah.
And then these are 160. So I could run 2 cannons,
Yeah.
which is 320. I could run 2 cannons and an engineer, and that'd be my allies, which is not bad.
That's not terrible.
That's more reasonable.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
And then
But if you were free guild, you'd also have a crud ton of like handgunners and stuff, right? So
Right.
having only 2 artillery pieces might be a little bit more bearable.
right, and then the handgunners are cool in their own way. But because I'm Order, he's inspiring, and they're immune to battle shock.
Yeah, and that's going to be huge.
As are they. So they don't have to take anything. But the Grave Guard, we were discussing that on a 5 they run away, and I'm like, it's only if you're unlucky.
I'm unlucky.
And then you said you're unlucky. So you go ahead and do it on a 5-up, they're gone. 2 run away.
That's not too bad.
No, not at all.
I'm going to leave the music maker and take the 2 normal ones.
Normal boys. And that is it for the turn. For scoring, I will be getting... Probably not that one, actually. So I'll be getting 1, 2 points for sure. And we have to actually count. I do have a lot of models right on top of it right there. You definitely have the objective.
Just by 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's
not
pretty
by
close.
much,
We got pretty close in counting, and it was... If had I lost a few less models, it would have been mine.
Yeah.
So I'm only getting 2 points to your 4, so you do have the lead in points.
Yeah.
Now for the very important roll-off. Let's
Very
see
important.
let's see if my army picks up momentum and just keeps pushing through. You win ties, though. 3 and a 6. All right.
Okay.
So you keep the momentum going, unless you don't want to. Unless you want to pass it over.
It's tempting. It's tempting.
Okay, that's fair,
But I think
that's
I'm
fair.
going to take it.
So it's going to be Legions of Sacrament turn 2.
Yes.
All right, Trevor, it's your hero phase. I'm back. What are you doing?
So I am going to, first thing, I'm going to pop the reliquary
Right.
on that guy. So I'm going to roll 4d6, and then everything in that range will either heal or take wounds. That was not ideal.
4,
9,
8,
12,
13.
13. We'll do damage first.
Yep, so it's definitely hitting my... It's D3 per unit hit, right?
Yes.
Huge. So the pre-guild company here takes 3 are going to die. So we'll go 1... Gotta, again, keep coherency here. 2, 3 go down.
We'll go on your general next.
General takes D3. Scary. I think he's down to 2. So yeah, he is down to 2. We have these great swords who are going to suffer 2 mortal wounds. We'll go from over here. I'll go like you. So they go down. And then we have the archers who are going to suffer 2. So again, same idea from there. And then we have these archers. 3. So we'll go 1, 2, 3.
Steam tank.
Oh yeah, Steam Tank takes D3. Please 1. Okay, he takes 1. 10. The wounds on them are pretty bad. Yeah.
These guys are going to heal D3, so I'm
Back to full.
just going to back to full.
Dogs go back to full.
Yeah.
And you go back to full. Oh, you've only taken 1.
Yes,
On the, yeah.
Right.
Now we have to technically do healing before the unless the reliquary is also at the start of the hero phase. I can't remember. But you have to do the healing first, technically. Not that it matters. So we got 1 gravesite in range.
2 grave sites in range.
2 grave sites. We got the necromancer. Yep, so that's 4d3 on the graveyard. It's the only thing hurt. So let's see what you get. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Graveyard coming back. Total of 10. So resurrecting like so. Still not within 3 inches of anything.
This guy here is going to cast Dance Macabre on these guys.
Vaughn, good old Vaughn health.
He's
Looking
still
for a
+1.
5. Yep. No! Oh no.
Wow.
So we have... We still have this necromancer.
This is going sideways, Luca.
I know this is not
it's
good.
Going super sideways.
Getting the turn, the Vaughn health not going off is bad.
Go for a Fading Vigor on the Great Swords.
Looking for a
5.
Yep, that's it. I can't stop it. So again, they are rolling 1d6 when they charge and -1 to their attack characteristic.
Correct.
You can spend your command point.
Yeah, and I'm going to give the skeletons an extra attack.
I guess it doesn't matter from who. They both do it. Vampire Lord and the White King. That is... Oh, the vampire's got a spell.
Oh yeah, she does too.
What do you feel like doing?
Arcane Bolt on your champion, I guess.
Alright, so this goes off on a 5. A 10 plus is D3 mortal wounds. Close. She doesn't get the +1 because of the Mortis engine.
She does.
So that's just D3 mortal wounds. I can't stop it. Lame. He dies.
Sweet.
So he goes down, and all of a sudden, I just lose my immune to battle shock.
Nice.
These dogs are going to move off their objective.
They go 10. So they're going to move up to here.
Anything there?
Mm-hmm. He's just going to scooch up here.
Get a little bit closer to the Lukas, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
This one's going to come up that way.
What about the Graveguard? Ooh.
Yeah, they're going to go forward.
And the Graveguard are coming towards the archers.
Yep, they're going to shamble forward here.
Scary.
Shamble.
And then the Vampire Lord moves up as well. One thing I forgot to note, I counted this as a victory point earlier. It clearly isn't. There are more Black Knights in range than my Steam Tank. So that'd be your point controlling. I don't get the extra point. So it's 4-1 currently. That's it for movement. On to shooting with the Mortis engine. So against them, it hits everyone within 10, did you say?
Yeah.
That'll actually just be the Halberdiers.
Yep.
So looking for 6 or more. Yep, D3 mortal wounds on them. The Banshee's Howl. 1.
Oh!
1. That's my champion there, so I want to... We'll say you die, I guess. No, you're way deeper. That's what you get for being so deep in enemy territory. That's it for shooting. On to charges. Where are you starting?
Graveguard.
Oh.
They're charging.
And 7.
I think they'll get in on that.
Right into the archers.
Yep. Straight for the archers. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no problem.
The-
Ending there. If you want to charge these dogs, that's another charge you can do.
I do.
Oh, Dargs are going to charge.
Dargs are gonna charge.
Yeah, they go 5. Is that right into the Steam Tank?
Yeah, right into the steam tank.
Woo!
No.
They're going to end there. And then the Vampire wants to charge.
Vampire wants to charge.
Oh, yeah, try and take out more free or the...
Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Interesting. Do you want to go deep with the Vampire?
8. There. Or like that. She's gonna kick them with the back of her head.
Yeah, she's just gonna kill off my my poor Halberdiers.
In hindsight, that wasn't the best way to model her. flying off of the base like that.
It's cool looking.
It's
though.
cool looking, but it's not very user friendly.
Yeah. So after all your charging units, I am going to try and countercharge with my great swords because they have a musician. I get to charge D6 inches. Nope, they're going nowhere.
Sweet.
And you're more than 3 away there. So skeletons have piled in, 14 of them in range to swing at my boys. My free guild, that should be
52 attacks.
52 attacks. The champion is over here, I think.
Yeah, he's is what it is.
56 attacks into the halberdiers.
It's this many.
This many
This
there.
many.
We said 52, but we can't do math. We figured it out
Yeah,
afterwards.
it's 56.
So they have 4 attacks each because of the +1 from either the... What did you do from the Vampire Lord? It doesn't
So
matter.
I did it from the Black Knight, but that's fine.
But yeah.
It's neither here nor there. 3s and 4s, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 3s and 4s.
Because I got the hero with an 18. Oh, jeez.
I don't think that was a very good roll.
I can't tell.
No,
With that many dice, you should always assume it's pretty average.
Yeah,
Unless you
that's true.
truly consider yourself unlucky.
I
There you
got
go.
it.
You got
All
it.
right.
Took a bit.
Force.
Forced wound. All right. Let's see if this averages out. So 17 wounds in the end, pretty average. 5 up. The unit is dead. So I'm losing 5, 10. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're dead. So I got 5, 10, it was 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, they're dead. You got them. You cleared them.
Woo!
The suicidal halberdiers. Not
They
too...
did their job. They got Arkhan.
We'll see if it is worth it in the end. It might not actually be. Huh. Huh. Come on now. That was actually a perfect kill. He killed him man for man on that. So that was pretty efficient right there.
Go Skellies.
I guess my pick next. They wound on 3s, but they don't have as many attacks. There's not as many of them. So I think the steam tank over here makes the most amount of sense. So he'll attack, hitting on 5s with his little rod. And we have a wound. No rend though, so we have a 4 up armor. Which are fine. And then D6 attacks from the actual steam tank. I'll take the 4. It lasts until my next hero phase.
More pressure.
More pressure, yeah. 4s to hit. Alright, 3s to wound. I'm breaking your models. I do apologize.
Thanks.
I had to roll with it though. I got 1 wound in the end with a -1. So this is going to be should be a 6 up.
6 up.
Because the shield gets counteracted by the negative.
Oh yeah.
And it's
right,
flat 2 damage, so
2.
ignoring on 6s. I didn't even kill one. Puts the wound on him. Do you want to go with the archers next? Or the graveguard into my archers? Or the, oh sorry, I guess the dogs are also something you could do. So the dogs have piled in, 4 of them including the Doom Wolf, more than 3 with the great swords. These are hitting on
3s.
because he's charged, yep. Oh, that was pretty not great. That was pretty close to
Okay.
3s to wound. You got
3. Dave.
3 up armor. Oh, we take a damage.
Hey, I'll take that.
Down to 11. I'll go ahead with these archers. Because they're probably a lost cause. But, you know, if I could kill 1 or 2 Graveguard here, it's not the worst thing. At this point, I'm actually pretty desperate to get kills in. Because I've lost my halberdiers, and they're the backbone of my army. As I move your models around.
I'd say your artillery's the backbone, really.
Yeah, but what are they with no protection, right? You just... Plus, I also thought the halberdiers would have been good for grabbing the middle objective.
Yeah.
I was a little too aggressive with them. But Arkhan had to die, so I don't know. I made a critical mistake. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got a lot. 5s to hit with the archers. 14 of them. We got 2. Forced wound. We got a wound. 5 up armor. Might kill 1 graveguard. I do. Oh, they have a hero. Never mind. 6 up, 2 more damage.
No.
Oh, I do kill
Get a
1
graveyard.
graveyard. Nice.
They don't need that guy anymore. Attacks apiece.
9 graveguard in. 2 attacks apiece. So 19 attacks for the champion.
Yep.
3s to hit. 3s to wound. Okay. I think I'm still dead though. So there's 9 wounds in total plus a 6 for a total of 11 wounds. I only have a 6 up armor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 go down.
Whew.
That is not great for morale. Steam tank can't pile in, but he's going to swing into the dogs. We got the sword attack from the rider on 5s. Nope. And we have D6 from the steam tank. Ooh.
You can re-roll that if you want.
I could. I will choose not to.
Oh, okay.
So we have 4s to hit. Okay, a little bit better than the other steam tank. 3s to wound. Nice. 3 wounds. These are just 6 ups. -1. That's 3 dead dogs or 2 damage a pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Cool. These 3 here.
That's still tying up my steam tank for turns really good. And now the Black Knights get to go.
This guy's gonna pile in. If I
Like-
move him at all, he's out of 6.
Right, because you want to
This
get
guy here.
Deathless minions.
Yeah, got it.
We don't really need, I guess, yeah, you do need it because it's my turn next.
8. Whoop.
Making room for the last one again.
Yeah.
So we have 8 of them attacking for a total of 16 attacks.
Including the Hell Knight 17.
17.
Yes.
Got 4s to hit. Nice. And 4s. Got 4.
3, 4, yeah.
We're up. We take a wound.
Oh,
Down to 9.
okay.
Down to 9. And I think that is everything. It's your turn. You have to do your battle shocks first, but you can't fail. The dogs are 10. On to my end, though, I lost a lot of archers. So bravery 5, I've lost 10, so I'm losing d6 plus 5, and there's only 6 there, so they're automatically running away. Boom, boom, boom. Poor little guys. And your score is going to give you another 2, and then those 2 together are worth 3, because you still control it, you've left it, but it's still yours, and then you get 1 for still controlling that one. A total of 10 to my 1. I think this game is leaning towards you, even though I got the initial good kill on Arkhan. It's definitely going to be an uphill battle. So in the hero phase, more pressure on the steam tank is fine. I'd have to roll less than a 1.
Yep.
This one, though, if I roll a 2, I'm going to do it, of course.
No, you're not.
No. More pressure on both of them. That's it for my hero phase, because I got a command point, but that's my only hero. So we are going to move the Hellblaster volley gun over here, just because we're going to try and inch towards that objective. And the engineer will, of course, follow. Getting over there, and then this one will move up as well. I think I forgot to shoot the engineer last time.
Oh.
So I got to remember the greatswords have fading vigor. They're not the most... It's like everything on your turn went pretty right for you there. Because like even though you didn't get the Von Hells off, you didn't need it.
That's the only thing that I didn't get anyway.
The fading vigor on them is huge. Because even if I get to go twice in a row, that's them vigored for 2 turns in a row. That's not good. So I think I might just go pick on the Graveguard. We'll go...
2.5 inch range there.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't.
No.
You're not halved.
No, but I have only 1 attack now.
Yeah.
But I need something to deal with these Graveyard. In case they don't die.
Yeah, you only get 1 dice to charge too, so it's a better chance that you might fail the charge.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to move some of these guys up this way. Now that I just remembered I have a 1d6 charge range. That's going to be tough. And they're going to end up something like that. The archers are going to, again, move up the field. I have to take ground, but it's not going that well. I do believe that's it. All of these archers, 3, 6, 7, 8, are going to fire at the dogs. Hopefully I get lucky. The marksman hits on a 3, rerolling that. He still fails. Scratch that. They only reroll 1s if they have 10 or more models. Sorry, never mind. Double checked. They can always reroll 1s. Now I have the other 7. The other 7. Okay, not bad. 5 hits. And 3 wounds. 5 ups. That's 1 left with 1 wound.
Yeah.
I assume you want to do more?
Yes, please.
So he'll die. I'm going to do the Masterwork long rifle from that engineer over here because I got to take that dog out. Hits on a 3. Oh no, the dog is going to take up all his shooting now. Unless I devote like a cannon, but I definitely don't want to do that. Ooh. That was huge.
That is a good boy.
We're definitely going to shoot this steam tank next, and everything has to go into the Graveguard. So he's going to fire 2d6 steam gun shots. He's going to reroll that. You'll get 7. 4s to hit. 3s to wound now because he's wounded. We have 2 wounds. 5 ups because there's no rend in your Black Knight. Sorry, 4 ups. My bad. So you make 1, and then 6 up to more damage. You're fine.
My Black Knights, though.
The long rifle hits, wounds with a -1. So that is a fail, and this is 2 damage. So we've done a total of 2 so far. And I'll shoot the cannon.
Okay.
Cannon is missing, so just 2. Kills off 1, and the wound will go somewhere else. Alright, the Hellblaster volley gun is going to crank up 3 shots against the Graveguard. If I roll any doubles, he is failing. It's a good thing I got the engineer to let me re-roll. D3 mortal wounds. He takes 3. This is very bad. War Machine's down to 1 wound left.
You got 2 cannons left.
I do.
And the shooty guy. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to do, though.
He's
So this cannon, I have to take care of the graveyard. I mean, I could just charge. It's charging 1d6, so I can't rely on that. It's a 50-50 if I make it. Oh, sorry, 66% chance I make it. 2 shots on force, rolling ones. 2 to wound. Oh, it's okay. You know what? It's the dice now. Second cannon, both hit. Both wound, no save. They're dead.
nice.
That was not good, though. That took way too much. Sorry, I forgot that the vampire's there. You have 6 ups to ignore damage.
10?
Yep.
10 wounds?
So you need to make 3 of these. Or maybe less. I can't remember how many are left.
No.
You make,
I make 2.
2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9. There's 1 left.
Oh!
Huge. Champ.
That's...
Okay, last thing I have to shoot is a steam tank. I will do the long rifle. See if it just takes him out. It doesn't so far. The cannon misses, and the steam gun is going to re-roll to get more than 5 shots. So still get 5 shots. Forced to hit. Jeez, 2 to wound? Okay, we just got it. You have a 5 up. If you make the 5 up... Oh, man. He is sticking around. This is going against me super bad. This is against the grain all the way. Oh, that
gosh.
roll, eh? Oh,
Your taco
man.
cats are abandoning you.
I guess
They're
so.
all off eating tuna somewhere.
All I've got is charges. I'm hoping that you roll a 2 and he runs away. How many command points do you have?
None.
0. Yeah, I'm hoping you roll a 2 up and he runs away. So I'm going to charge the great swords and I'm going to go 1 inch because of fading vigor. Woo! I guess on to fighting. I start with that steam tank. All right, the operator hits on 5s and a 4 to wound. Nope. And then the steam tank itself has 6 attacks. 4s to hit. Got a hit. And 3s to wound. -1. So you have a 6 up armor. No, it's 2 damage, 6s to ignore. Nope. So it'll kill off 1 more and put a wound somewhere else. And then the wound will just pass over to him. Might as well do dog into my steam tank over here.
4s and 4s.
We got 2 hits. And
Nothing.
no wounds. Alright, so I'll attack you back. See if the guy up top with the sword does it. Got a hit. No wound. And D6 for 3 attacks, which I'll re-roll. Gonna get 2. Yep. Forced to hit. 3 to wound. We got a wound at -1. 6 up. Okay, he goes down.
Good stuff.
But still, he definitely got his...
Yeah, he did his job.
Yeah, points for him. Super worth.
Definitely.
That's my turn. That was pretty quick. We just have a battle shock on him. 2 up. Okay, he goes away. So I got a little greedy with him, but still a pretty brutal turn. I mean, had he not gotten greedy, I would have had one of these cannons probably shoot. I don't even know where I want to shoot. The Mortis engine or the skeletons are the biggest threat now. I got rid of them, but I have to do an obscene amount of damage to them is the issue. All right, it's roll off time. The only hope I have is to go again, because otherwise I think you just take it away with points. I'm gaining 1 victory point. Yeah, because you have about 3 or 4 models still in range of that objective. So it's roll off time. I'm gonna get a 6. Ooh, interesting. This takes a little twist. Okay. I still have fading vigor though, which is not great. But I do have a lot of shooting, and that could be useful against the skeletons. Huh? We'll see what happens.
We'll see how it goes.
I'll get my 3rd command point. I'm going to try and apply more pressure, so he's automatically passing. Whereas this guy fails on a 2. Nope. Okay, so more pressure on both of them. They're not wounded enough to be too worried about that. My movement phase. I guess we're going to start by moving the steam tank. He goes 2d6 inches for 10. Not bad. Okay, so as far as he can go there, I'm not going to go through the trees. I could go around and get maybe to over here, but I'm just going to go there for now. These guys, again, fading vigor still on them. Ending there at the great swords. The archers move up. Gonna bring this bad boy over. Engineer comes over. Crew follow. And then, of course, cannon follows. That way I'll at least have another model within range of the objective. I believe that's it for movement. We're gonna have this guy fire cannon and his rifle into the skeletons and the steam gun into the dogs. Start with the steam gun, which will have 8 shots, which I'll keep. 4s to hit. A little bit better. 2s to wound. We got 5 wounds on the dogs. No rend. You just have a 5-up armor save. And of course, a 6-up to ignore damage. Makes 1. And 1.5 dogs go down. Where do you want this to be from? We'll take him and win this one. The long rifle hits, wounds the skeleton, so there's no save. It's -1, and it's just 2 damage. So 2 skeletons go down somewhere. The cannon hits on a 4. Ooh, there we go. That helps. So it'll go through your armor. Just D6 skeletons. I'll re-roll though because I put more pressure for 5. There you go. We have a cannon hit from. Okay, that means 4 more go down. They're gonna be from the front. We're gonna have this cannon fire into the skeletons. 2 shots, both hit. 2s to wound, 2d6 damage, 5. Not too bad. 6s to ignore. 5 more skeletons go down. Trying to make a big battle shock happen. This steam tank's gonna fire everything in the Black Knights because he has to. Steam gun. Whoo! 12 shots. Hitting on 4s. Wow, that's a good roll. There you go, kind of making up for last turn. He's wounded. 3s to wound. Okay, didn't really matter. So we got 6 wounds.
Wow.
With a 4-up armor save because there's no rend.
Okay.
Jeez. Alright, 1 fails. 6-up to ignore damage. Alright, so that 1 Black Knight goes down. The long rifle misses, and the cannon hits, wounds, goes through the armor, and it's going to be 4 damage that you get to ignore on 6s. Huh, you save 1, so another 1 goes down plus a wound. Might as well do the archers. We got 8 of them, so all into the skeletons. The marksman hits on that, and the rest hit on 4s. No rerolls, but that was a pretty good hit. 4s to wound. We've got 4 wounds. 5 of armor. Makes 1. 6s to ignore damage. Alright, 2 more skeletons go down. I still have a lot of skeletons to chew through. The cannon, both shots into the skeletons. Forced to hit rolling 1s. Oh no, we got a miss. No, the cannon. Alright, the Hellblaster has to go on the skeletons. I need more damage on them. 3d6 shots. 7, 8. I'll keep it. I can't risk it.
Risk it.
No.
Risk it.
4.
Yeah, that's
6,
such a low
8.
roll.
I know, it's
Come
awful.
on.
Okay, I'm going to keep the 8. But yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. 3s to hit. Ooh, only 3 hits. 3s to wound. And that is goes through your armor, so just 2 6s to ignore damage. 2 more go down. On to charges. We're going to start with the steam tank. Who is going to go? 6 inches. Ah, it looked like it was going to be a strong 8. So all that's going to get him is to there. And I'll do D3 mortal wounds because of the iron bulk. For 1, 6s to ignore. Or I kill a dog. I do kill that 1 dog. And then the greatswords go 1d6. There's a 4, so they're making it in. There you go, charging like so, avoiding the vampiress. And we'll start with the greatswords for sure. Fading vigor's brutal here though. I'm just trying to kill off even more skeletons, so we're gonna pile in. Just get them in there. Get as many attacking the skeletons as I possibly can. I should be getting a good amount though. So after piling, we have 3 attacking the dogs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including the champion, into the skeletons. Here are the 10 attacks into the skeletons because of the champion on 4s. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Every little thing counts here. 3s. Ah, there we go. That's the sucky part. These are all -1. So they just go through your armor, so 3 to ignore damage. It's deathless minions. So you'll take 3 go down. And as well, I have 3 attacks into the dogs that hit on 4s. And a 3. We have 1 wound on a dog. So 1 wound on the dog as well, which will have a 6-up to ignore damage. He does not. Black Knights are going to strike at my tank. Ideally, my goal here is to kill 1 off. Because there's 6 there, and I have 6 models holding that objective as well. 4s and 4s! You included the champion, right?
Yes, it did.
Good.
Yeah. Wasn't that
Could have been better.
Yep.
4s. We got 4.
Yep.
3 up armor. He takes 2 down to 7. All right, now he's getting a little riskier for more pressure. Oh, and the horsies.
5.
4s to hit. 3 hits.
None.
Nothing. All right. So next up we have my steam tank over here. I'm just gonna move that wound over here. So I'll pile in to over here and attack the dogs because that's all I can really attack. The driver both miss and D6 attacks from the vehicle, re-rolling, getting 3. 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Nice. Both at -1.
So just go through.
They have 5 up base.
Yeah, 5 up. 6 up rather.
So that's 4 damage in total. Maybe I'll kill a couple dogs here. I do.
Yeah.
So I'll kill. There's 1 wound left on the Doom Wolf.
Yep.
I assume. There we go. I wish I could have done 1 more damage. Mortis Engine's gonna swing at the.
So 4s and 3s.
Nope. And then we have a lot of attacks from the spirits. All right, we all know the drill. Spirits, 5s to hit, 6 are mortal wounds. Oh, that's not good. That's 4 mortal wounds. And it's gonna be
2 hits.
2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
1.
4 up armor. No, has 5 go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to keep you guys around the objective. 5. Dead for battle shock later. And then you have your skeletons. And the wolf. Yeah, the wolf would have to. The wolf would have to attack the tank. You just want to do that now? I guess I'll do my attack last with the tank.
You can go and do that now. It's your turn anyways.
All right, that's right. I got to kill off the guy. Hitting on a 5, wounding on a 4. No Ren though. You're fine. And then the actual D6 attacks from the tank. 6 attacks. Okay.
You can re-roll that. You can re-roll that.
4s to hit. Oh no, that is awful. Come on. Okay, we got the wound. -1 means you have a 6 up. 2 damage. Okay, so you have to make both. Oh, you get Deathless. Oh no, you piled in. So yeah, he goes down, and then the wound goes over. That's my objective now, unless something changes. So the dog will attack. You got 3 hits. 4s to wound.
Yeah.
1 wound. 3 up armor. We're good?
Yep. Here, attack.
13 were in range after piling into attack. And they still have 3 attacks each because there's 21 models in the unit. 39 attacks on 3s. Those are the heroes nearby.
Oh, I'm seeing.
And these are then wounding on 4s. Ooh, that's a lot. 13 4-ups. So we save
Quite a few, actually.
good amount, but still 7 go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves me with 1 guy left who's definitely running away to Battle Shock. So the unit's gone during Battle Shock. I'll just pull him now for an easier cleanup.
I owe you a battle shock.
Yes, so technically if I roll a 1, my guy would stay. No, the banner, if I left the banner.
Yeah. So I've lost 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 guys.
And they're bravery 12 right now because they have the 20 guys. So you're losing, so minus, you said 18?
Yeah.
So, I can, D6 plus 6 are running away. So 9 run away.
Guys.
That's still your victory point though. I didn't do nearly as much damage as I wanted to those skeletons. There was that one time where I rolled only a 5 on 2d6. I was kind of banking on the hard 12. Because that would have been 7 more that ran.
Yep.
It's still not really enough.
It was close. It was very, very close.
So for scoring, I'll get 1, 2 points.
Yeah.
Putting me at 4 to your 10.
Yep.
Alright, I am back and it is looking morbid. I don't think I have the models left to take the objectives. We're going to play out your turn to see what the board looks like afterwards. So where do you want to start in your hero phase?
So
you have to do the healing first, technically.
Yeah, let's do the healing first. So, this one's going to have to do these guys for D3, which is going to just heal up this guy.
Right.
Let's do this graveyard for the dog,
Which will heal him.
which will just heal him up.
Oh, poor Necromancer.
Necromancer. Okay. So, this grave is going to do the skeletons.
So we've got 3 so far on them.
Coming back.
And we've got the Necromancer hitting them as
The
well.
Necromancer is going to hit them as well.
For 2 more.
Another 2. This Necromancer is going to do 1 on them and 1 on them. So we'll do the dog first.
1 dog back.
1 dog back. We'll just throw him.
Again, yeah, just tying up the steam tank some more.
Yeah. He's going to do the skeletons. For
2.
2. Who else? Okay, she's going to do all 3, because she can do 3 within 12.
Yes.
So we'll start with the dogs.
Getting 1 dog back. Jeez, that's really good. That might be the nail in the coffin.
We're going to do the skeletons.
2.
For another 2.
And the Black Knights.
Black Knights.
Wow, getting another Black Knight back. Huh.
Well, within the 6.
Alright, now we've got a contested objective. Forgot this graveyard can hit those skeletons for an additional 2.
We forgot another thing as well last turn. I'm not going to do it now, but I forgot that when I killed your...
Oh, on a 4-up, yeah.
On a 4-up, I get another
Oh,
unit back.
over it would have been that one, I guess.
Sure.
Because it would have to be more than 9 away from my guys, so that one's
fair.
denied.
Fair.
But that one could have had guys come back. I'm curious, on a 4-up, would you get it? No.
Cool.
And we've got the skeletons back in the unit, so it's a nice healthy unit of probably over 30 now. We're close to 30.
Yeah, close to 30.
Actually, no, I forgot you lost like 9.
Yeah.
So it's probably around 30. Spell time.
Overwhelming Dread from him onto that guy.
The stank, that'll definitely... Yep, that goes off. I have no defense, so he's -1 to hit and bravery.
And Fading Vigor onto the same steam
Yep,
tank.
might as well. Double 1.
Oh, boy.
It fails. There's no downside to the double 1, though.
That's true.
Von Hell's Dance Macabre, looking for a +2. Definitely get it. And is that on the Black Knights or the
That's on
Skeletons?
the Black Knights.
Black Knights it is. They will be fighting twice. And then you have a command point as well if you want to use it to give bonus attacks. Or keep it for Battle Shock.
First, let's do Vile Transference.
Ooh, that's right. Vile Transference.
From 12, I believe, is the... Yep.
Onto that stank.
This tank, yep.
You're hoping... So you got a total of 6.
She's a +1.
You got +2 because the Mortis Engine and Sacrament, so that does go off. D3 mortal wounds to my stank.
Yep, and I have to heal something with that.
I don't think anything's hurt. No.
So...
2! Down to 5. These are pretty durable, so I can at least give him credit for that.
Command point, 1 attack to the skeletons.
Sure. Works. So it is movement phase. We're going to move this vampire over towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to take out my...
Oh, yeah, she's going to have to stay away 3. She's going to come up here.
Yes, we'll just...
Boop. Yep. He's going to... Or 14, rather. She's going to come up. Make sure we're 3 inches away from there. Beauty.
There you go.
Beautiful. 3 there.
Yeah, you want to go to the... Try and take out the arches. Yeah, those archers aren't long for this world. Anything there? Necro?
He's going to run.
Sure. Are you going to run and secure 2?
Nope.
Oh, right.
This Necromancer's going to run.
Sure.
6. Okay, come there.
White King running. Also a 1. 3 for 3.
This way.
There you go. Shooting time. Everything within 9. So we got archers here. Higher than their... Yep, D3 mortal wounds on them. 2. So we'll go dead. And then we've got over onto the artillery piece. 7. I gotta double check their bravery. So that definitely goes over the cannon's bravery of 6. So it's D3 mortal wounds for 1. I guess I'll just do it to the cannon. You know what? That hits the crew, which does 1 mortal wound to the crew because it's 2 separate units. I forgot. I don't think the cannon can be hurt by it because it's got bravery dash.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It either means it's always hit by it or it's never hit by it.
I like always hit by it.
I can see why you like that.
Roll a dice, and if it's 4 up, it's always hit.
Sure. No.
There we go.
There we go. It's always not hit.
It's always not hit.
And then
Nice.
we'll do the other crew.
Yep.
No, they're actually passing. Steam tank, bravery 8. No. Double check if you have to roll higher. I think they're all roll higher.
Reasonable.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Your banner reduces my
Total is
bravery.
higher. Yes.
Yep. So it is D3 mortal wounds to my stank, anyways. The Mortis Engine is so good. 1 puts him down to 4. And lastly, the engineer. 9. Yep, that's D3 mortal wounds. He is suffering 2, and he has got 3 wounds left. It says under the artillery rule that it's unaffected by any attack that uses bravery.
Okay.
Charge time. The vampiress charges 10. Where's she going? Just over there. Take out the artillery.
Yep.
Mortis Engine. 7. Oh, yes.
Can I'm just going to...
Move that out of the way so you get a little closer.
Yeah, I just want her to be right where it is, unfortunately.
There we go.
So,
Skeleton's charging. Bam. Or you can take 6.
yeah.
Just take
6 is fine.
Alright, ending like that. I guess this is like, it's kind of
Yeah,
right there, but a little bit further up. That's it for charges. The Black Knight is going to swing at this tank first. Force to hit, 13 attacks. And force to wound. We got 1, 2. Armor. We take 1, he's down to 3. And let's not forget the mounts. 4, is it they 5s and 4s?
They're 4s and 5s.
Ah, sure.
So 4. And then 5s.
3. Jeez, better than the Riders. Another wound, he's down to 2.
Just die already!
Well, with my go, I'm going to see if I can't... What is it? None of these are great options.
You could do the steam tank into the Black Knights.
I'm just going to see if those dire wolves there. 2 attacks from the guy up top on a 4. We got a wound. No rend. So 5 up. And a 6 up to ignore damage. And then I got D6 attacks, which I'm going to re-roll to get 3 attacks because of more pressure. 1 hit. No, it's got no hits, overwhelming dread.
Yeah, and fatal vigor, so you get 1 minus.
Yeah, I get even less. So it does nothing in the end.
Cool.
Well, on a 4 up, of his 2 attacks, the one that wounded will be the successful one. No, I do no damage because he would have had 1 less attack from fading vigor. Vampire Lord into the Hellblaster volley gun.
Yeah.
Should be what, 5 attacks, 3s and 3s. Was it 4?
4 attacks, 3s and 3s.
3s to hit. 3 hits, 3s.
2 minus 1 rend.
I don't think I have a 2 up. So it would have had a 5 up armor save. But it dies, it's only got 1 wound left. I'll go ahead and attack with the archers, see what they can do. 5s to hit. 4s to wound. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Skeletons.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the archers. They're dead. Yeah, you get 4 attacks each.
This many.
They're dead. Poor guys.
So Mortis Engine's gonna go staff into the cannon, and the spectral duders into the engineer there.
Oh, my gunmaster guy. Yep.
Your gunmaster.
Staff misses. And we have a lot of attacks in my gunmaster. He is suffering 1 mortal wound.
2 mortal wounds. And 1 hit.
And a wound.
Wound.
Is he dead? He is. He definitely does not have a 3 up armor save. So he dies to the 2 mortal wounds and the extra wound.
Cool.
Alright, I have my steam tank to attack with next, but I don't think there's a point. I think you've got me.
I think so.
This game was a roller coaster.
It was. It was very back and forth. I enjoyed it very much.
That was insane.
Yeah.
I can't tell if like the Arkhan thing was a master ruse or not.
Not.
Oh.
It was not. It was a lucky mishap.
Right. Well, Trevor and I here are done. But again, in the extended version of the Vault, we're doing the post-game show. So if you're not a Vault member, click on the link below, sign yourself up for a 7-day free trial, and you get to hear our insight into the game and where I think I made mistakes, what I thought of the scenario, and Trevor's moves throughout the game. And, you know, what you enjoyed, and all that good stuff. So, again, hopefully you enjoyed the battle report. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing a more artillery-heavy free people list. For what we have, anyways, at the studio, we do have a lot more things coming in the form of handgunners and crossbowmen.
Very cool.
And just better archers in general. Anyways,
That
everyone,
helped.
it should help. Happy wargaming.